Yeah. So there was one more thing I wanted to say. Right? Because that's what I was gonna say about earlier. I'm starting to see the world in a different light. Okay? I was just making a quick run real quick. And oh shoot, I don't want to run nothing over nobody. And like I said, I know people, again, there's a lot of people that's giving slack or whatever about the things that I've said or posted lately. My thing is not to degrade anyone or tear them down a notch. My thing is almost like a battle cry, a cry for whatever. Because some people can be vilified, but I was going to say, because I like to take a 360-degree kind of look at everything. But a lot of times when people are very quiet and everything like this, they can be a little bit more, I don't know, sinister into a sense. But you never know a person until you know a person. And that's what I want to say. And what I'm telling y'all is that we're dealing with other energy here. So just because I'm saying something, the way that I'm telling y'all is because I'm telling you that I'm an energy that can pick up on shape shifting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whether we're talking about somebody's whole appearance changing, right? They don't look the same they did like 6 months ago when you seen them. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what nobody's doing, especially if the people don't live directly in your house. You know what I'm saying? So it's making me think about shape-shifting in that energy, and also shape-shifting when it's talking about like even energies entering people, because that's why I shared that image the way that I wasn't going to share it. But that's why I shared that image the way that I did. Because in that image, you can see almost like some kind of figure there. And you can see like some red eyes on it. Let me not do that. Hold on, wait. So again, I'm living this and I'm documenting this as we go. I feel like people like to see like one side of situations is all I'm saying. So I'm not calling anybody the good guy or the bad guy. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the energy of being crushed from all sides, you know what I'm saying, kind of I feel like the energy of being crushed, and because I had to take into account too that they said Putin is saying it's not him, it's actually the United States that is the reason for the crushing. It's the United States that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the ones that is cause all this kind of confusion, all this bad stuff in the beginning. And I feel like that. Because they know who the real queen is, and they wanted time to build up whatever empire that they wanted to build. They wanted to do these things like, build up and put somebody else in the power of Queen Elizabeth, or put in the power of the queen, or they wanted to do these things. So I have to look at this from another standpoint. Because you all remember you might not, okay? If you're new to the channel, you might not. But I did that video on Russia and everything like this. And, maybe somebody took offense then, because I'm just someone that, again, I prophesy, I see things the way I see them. I don't sugarcoat nothing to make nobody look bad. I don't give a damn what color your skin is. I don't care where the hell you come from. I just want to get this straight just one last time. Right? Finding out the history about us doesn't mean that it was meant to cause division. It was meant to bring something to the forefront. Okay, it was about building back healing the soul of America, of Americans, original American bloodlines. Okay, and so when I look at this, I had to wonder. Okay, because it made me think about the whole It made me think about the whole conversation too, like I said, when it comes to, realizing that it wasn't always somebody with pale skin that was the problem. You see what I'm saying? These are things we have to face. It's just the truth. It's just the truthful things that we have to face to be able to move on and not make the same damn mistakes. It's about the character and the works of a man or a woman. So, I'm sorry I keep doing that. I have Cheez-Its mixed in my teeth, okay? But that's why I be trying to say it's never been about your skin color. It's about who you are. It's about who we are. Shit, some people what y'all are, okay? I'm just saying. So I just had to think about that real quick, and I just had to think about that because I have to look at, I try to look at the character of people, or man, woman, leaders, whatever. And I'm thinking, like, I may not. It's funny because you would think of like another leader that speak a different language, you would not be able to speak their language, because it was making me think about the scripture saying you're going to live in a land where the people don't speak your language. So I'm thinking, what the hell did that mean? But then it also brought me to thinking about, the convoys or whatever that's going on in Canada. That if you think about language and you look that up in etymology, like, it's almost like the way somebody's doing it, and how just like, Canada's fighting for this freedom thing. But here in the Americas, it's like, I can't say for sure. I don't know exactly what people are doing right now, but that's a different language. That's people that's able to speak freedom. I mean, even though they might be getting a little bit of slack right now from, Trudeau. But then look, Trudeau. I was just thinking about this the other night. I said, but it's Trudeau. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's not to make fun. I'm just saying, I was just wondering if anybody else noticed that. I was just wondering if anybody else noticed it. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like, I'm just sizing up stuff because I've been like not paying attention. I haven't. I've been not paying attention. I just said, oh yeah, Putin and Trump and China and Jung, is that his name? But I haven't really been looking at the details, and that's not like me, because I've been playing around, you know what I'm saying, with this whole twin flame shit. Bound to fall in love, almost energy, and I said, like, you gotta shake all that off. It's time to, what I'm saying, list your demands. It's time to get the fuck up. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, people trying to make a fool out of somebody around this motherfucker. And that's what I said. Oh, okay, I got to pay attention. I got to read these people. I just don't be wanting to read them. I just look at them as like, oh, that's this person and that person. Oh, I know he just said this the other day and this had to do with that. But not really looking at them, trying to read them. If you get what I'm saying. And it's not even about like them. It's about the message. What are you saying? What are you really saying? I feel like that's where I'm at right here. Because I feel like even though we're dealing with those head leaders' energy right now, I think right now something is being formed where we're going to be dealing with other individuals, okay, that are down, that are maybe spiritually maybe higher on the totem pole, but maybe, I don't know. But maybe like in the public eye, people, I'm saying in the public eye, people that will be looked at as, in a different lower position than them, okay, as leaders, okay, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I had to think about that today. And also, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some of us are being observed or whatever like this. Also, you have to think about people's customs, where they come from, how people work, barter, trade, communicate, how they, hang out and have fun, things like this or whatever to look at. Because but then that's also something maybe that other people can look at too, is that everybody didn't have the same upbringing as you. Everybody didn't do the same things you did, but that don't have nothing to do with the core of a man or a woman. That don't have nothing to do with what she can bring to the table if she had the opportunity or if she did have the platform. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna, like I said, how would a man talk about the way that his woman lays out the table if he ain't never built it? You know what I'm saying? If she got you sitting there eating Indian style on the floor, how you know? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, but I do. I feel like part of this was like some kind of wake up call or some kind of also something. But I was just thinking to myself the other day, it's like kind of like embarrassing or whatever. Sometimes if I feel like somebody is watching me or something like that, and like I'm not doing it, but I'm thinking like, what world leaders? You tell me, what world leaders and shit really, you know what I'm saying, is doing the fucking dishes? Like, come on, man. So again, if you have I feel like if you have a mind like some of us have been crafted or built to have. Stuff is hard. I don't know, for me, like I said, you know what? I was watching Mr. and Miss Smith or whatever that movie is with Brad and Angelina, and how she told him, he was like, yeah, your food is horrible. She said, I haven't cooked, or I never cooked, or something like that. She said the girls or whatever cook. And so it's just kind of funny. I don't know, that just made me think about that. But you know what I'm saying? It can get hard, like especially if you break away, because at some point I was just like this at-home mom. All I wanted to do was watch, TV, chill, do crafts, whatever, go to parties, go out with my friends, like things like this. But when this awakening, this shift happened, my mind went all the way to, like, I felt like I was just sitting listening to instructions from God or angels or ancestors all day. Like, I didn't have time for nothing. I mean, it looked like I was having time for shit, but I wasn't having time for it, And I feel like that's the energy right here. It's like, you ain't about to kill me on this motherfucking cross. Nuh-uh, I need somebody to tell. I'm telling myself, right? I'm telling myself what I know I need to be doing. But at the same time, it's like, no, you're not about to die on this cross, though. Somebody else wants you to die. They trying to silently just, walk away and leave you on this motherfucking cross. No. Not without some proper, and I feel like this is the thing. It's not like I'm asking for anything special. I feel like other people have been prepped for this. Possibly I was prepped for this, but somebody blocked something, right? So I can't remember. It's just as simple as that. Whatever the fuck was done to me to cover up for something else fucked up some shit. And look at this. I'm sitting here watching, I'm looking at the gas station, looking at this sign that says emergency shut off switch. Emergency shut off switch. That shit just struck me. It really did. And I feel like that's just what it is. But part of this is people's maybe own, protective or possessive energy that wants to do that. Oh, my ear is ringing. Okay. That wants to do that and keep me out of the limelight to themselves. But at one point, it's just like somebody just want me to shut the fuck up and leave because they can't stand me. And then, you know what I'm saying? On another level, it's just like, we don't need that no more. We have these new ones. You know what I'm saying? We built back better. And so that's where it's at. But, I'm happy to be whatever. All I'm saying is nobody's asking for no hands out. All I'm saying is just like, get your hands off. Keep your hands off. Let a motherfucker live. Because I feel like that has been a part of this. To make me like give up hope, because not only was I doing all this when it comes to all this work with ascension and mental and healing and going within myself and all this other stuff, I had to still be there for my child. I had to deal with difficult times at home. You know what I'm saying? And it's not looking for nobody to be feeling bad for me or nothing like that shit. I'm just like, whatever. I'm thankful for all the shit, because it got me to a point in this, you know what I'm saying? It's not even egotistical or nothing like that. It's just got me to a point where it's just like, oh, whatever don't kill me can make me stronger, so let's keep doing that shit. That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to be able to live too. So I feel like that's what it is right now. Because I have been forgiving. I feel like I've done all the things. And since I know that we're dealing with living God energy on this plane, and I'm realistic about the power that God has, right? That it's like, yeah, okay, well, yeah, you got to pray or so-called, I say commune. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Real shit is going on real right now in this 3D too. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the active part comes in. And I feel like the reason why this twin flame thing was set up like this is because the masculine that I'm probably dealing with is maybe a foot soldier out there doing those particular things, while I'm sitting here getting this part of it, sitting with source and taking in the spiritual, multitasking, healing, organizing part of it. It's about that.